How was our weekend, gang? Reg, how was Sedona?
You know, it was great. It was really cool. Really amazing, beautiful, it's just insane geography. It's incredible.
Yeah. When you got there, were you like, I completely understand why they named a car after this place?
You know,
because that's what I imagine it feels like. You're like, yeah. It's a mid-size. It's a mid-size I get at a rental at the airport.
Yeah. That was like the first, probably among the first things that I thought. And
I think that's what happens to a lot of people.
And that's kind of why I went up there. I was like, does it live up to the name?
Let's take a look at some headlines. Over the weekend, President Trump seemed to accidentally admit defeat for the first time when he tweeted he won because the election was rigged. That's right, Trump finally admitted that Biden won the election. Bang. But I will say, Trump's handlers were immediately like, pay no attention. It was just a brief moment of sanity. I like that he says he. Like, Trump won't even mention Biden by name. It's like when a teenager talks about their ex-best friend. Like, well, I was having a great time at the mall until she showed up. Who? Her. But after he realised what he'd done, the president later tweeted this in all caps. He tweeted, I won the election. I've got to say, you'd think this would be bigger news. Listen, I will say, as the parent of 3 young children, I can assure you, we've still got like 6 more stages of tantrum before he finally gets put down for bed. Here's the thing, screaming doesn't make it true. Like, in fact, if you saw a friend tweet in all caps, my life is going great, you'd immediately start to worry. But he may be slowly accepting his fate because just hours later, Trump posted a more subdued, less screamy version of the same tweet, writing, I won the election. Look at that, without the all caps, I can hardly recognise it as a Trump tweet. Although he did randomly capitalise the word election, just to let us know he hasn't forgotten his roots. You can really sense how deflated Trump is from his tweets. He's hours away from just tweeting, witch hunt, or whatever. Sure, lock her up, do what you want, you always do. But some people still don't think it's over. On Saturday, a few thousand Trump supporters gathered in Washington, D.C. to protest the election results. But the White House press secretary falsely claimed on Twitter that more than 1 million people actually attended. I mean, if this is how his aides do math, it's no wonder Trump thinks he won the election. The press secretary even tweeted this photo to support her claim. Now, it doesn't look like 1 million people, but keep in mind, a lot of those guys are wearing camouflage. The march was known as the Million MAGA March, which is better than the original name, the Crazies Thanksgiving Day Parade. What kind of floats and giant balloons would you see at the Crazies Thanksgiving Day Parade? What would you get there?
We're talking the Crazies Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Yeah.
What kind of floats?
What sort of balloons would you see?
Maybe like a float of my ex-wife.
Hang on, what did you say?
At the Crazies Thanksgiving Day Parade? The kind of float we might see?
Yeah.
How about my ex-wife?
I still don't get it. and then I did that thing where I laughed along.
I think he's suggesting that his ex-wife's crazy.
Yeah, it was a classic.
Oh, that's it.
She's crazy joke.
Not only does she have a couple screws loose, she drives me crazy.
What is
Honestly,
happening?
I don't know what I'm missing. I know I'm in the minority. Here's the thing, Ian said it, I believe it's funny, I just don't get it. Do you get it, Guillermo?
I would just suggest moving on, probably.
Whether it was thousands or 1 million, the important thing is that the White House is still encouraging people to gather in large groups without masks right now. Here's some news out of Orlando, Florida. The city just unveiled plans for the nation's first ever flying car hub. Here's an artist's rendering of what it will look like. So, an airport. They invented an airport. That's what it is. It's an airport. It's being called a vertiport, as in, there was yet another accident today at the nation's first vertiport. Look at... Bring that up. How is that a flying car? Like, if you have a 24-foot wingspan, that's not a car. Good luck at a Carl's Jr. drive-through lane. Here's my debit card. Shall I throw it to you? Would you do this, Guillermo? You were looking at it go, you were trying to signal to me that the wings...
Yeah, the wings flip in.
But it still doesn't look like a car, though. Like, bring up the picture. Like, if I want a flying car...
It looks like a comb.
It's made by Lilium. It's a multi-propulsion system kind of ground effect vehicle. I mean, it's hard. You can't make cars look like cars and fly. I'll see you later.
That's too funny to me. But that's my point. Then don't call it a flying car.
I agree.
Call it something else. Because if it's a flying car, I want it to be a Sedona.
Right.
I want it to be a Sedona, and I want to be stuck in traffic. I don't want to have to go to a vertiport to take off. I want to be on the 405 in traffic like... what does it say on Waze? 2 hours, forget that. Choo choo. See you later, guys. Like, that's a flying car,
Agreed.
you know? And finally, just in time for the holidays, the snack company Ritz is giving away a giant 10-inch cracker that's meant to be used as an edible holiday cheese board. Here it is here. Look at that. So now you can be like, do I want an appetizer? I really shouldn't, but I guess they're going to have one cracker. I love that people aren't allowed to share food because of COVID. And Ritz is like, but what if you could eat the plate that everyone's been touching all night? A 10-inch cracker. Is it practical? No. Is it interesting? Also, no. The cracker isn't for sale. It's being given away through Ritz's Instagram account, which explains this odd tweet from Trump. I won the giant Ritz cracker.